It's going. Yeah.
All right, so the function, obviously you should have your DEF. I'm going to kind of try to give you the breakdown of points that you're going to get on a problem like this on the test. So there'll be 1 or 2 points that you get the header of the function correct. So you have the word def, you've got the name of the function, and then the parameters that you're supposed to have. So in this case, you're supposed to have a parameter, which is the list of grades called grade. And the big thing that students mess up on this is that they feel like they need to make up grades. No, you don't. Right? It's not the job of the function to supply grades, to make up grades or supply grades. It's the job of the function to receive the grades as the parameter and then do stuff with them. Okay? So you're not making up a list of grades. You're not asking for grades. None of that. You have a list of grades called grades. That's given to you when the function's called. So you're supposed to go through that list, and what do we do on this one? Return true if every grade in the list is a passing grade, and then otherwise return false. Okay. So there are many ways to do this one, but ultimately you need to either return true or false. The easiest way to do this one is to have a variable called like past or something like that, and just set it equal to true. And then you can go through the whole list, and when will we set this to false then?
When T hasn't passed.
Yeah, so when we find a grade that's not passing, we'll set it to false, and that's it. That's it, right? We won't flip it back to true again when we find another passing grade, because the only question here is whether they all passed. Right? So if they didn't all pass, then this fails, and we return false. So you would get a point for writing a correct for loop. What goes here in our range? Good. So that would probably be 2 points. I'd be looking for your for loop, and then that you have the lengthy grades in here. You're going to get a point if you have an if statement, and you're going to get a point if you access a grade from grades correctly. So I want to see that you have grades index in here somewhere. So if grades index, let's see. So I guess we're just basing this off of like a 60 point or 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 point scale here. So we're going to check if the grade is less than 60. And if it is, we can set past equal to false. Because that means we found at least one failing grade. So that runs, and when it's done, one of 2 things will be happening. Either it'll still be true because we never found a failing grade, or it'll be false because we did find a failing grade. So we will return whatever the value of that variable is now. So again, really important aspects of this: writing your for loop, having the length of grades, accessing a grade from grades using your index variable. Super duper important emphasis on using an index to get something from our grades.